I want to know the answer, though, a yes or no. If Doug Peterson and Howie Roseman, by the way, because this is an organizational decision of what went on here. If they had started Nate Sudfeld, would it have been different for you? Because other teams do that all the time for different reasons to help benefit them. So that's the same thing. If we're looking at this from the core of what it is, the Steelers did the same thing. They didn't start their quarterback because it benefited them in the future. Yeah, because, the Philadelphia Eagles took Jalen Hurts out because it benefited them in the future. What's the difference?
Well, the Steelers are going to the playoffs.
Because it F's the Giants? That's why?
Well, the Steelers are going to the playoffs.
Come on.
And the Steelers are trying to get a bye week for some of their players that needed time off. I understand
that game had playoff implications, too. Yeah, so if we want to talk integrity, let's lump it all into the same conversation.
And by the way,
that game happened at 1 o'clock. Nobody was paying attention to it. This happened on Sunday Night Football. Everybody was paying attention to it. And everybody says this is different. It's not. It happens every single year.
Well, the way that this whole thing went down is the reason why we all acted.
Where are the Dolphin fans, by the way? Are they screaming like the Giant fans are screaming? Because if the Browns lose, then that helped them out. But no, I don't hear a Dolphin fan anyway. Is JJ screaming about it? I know Eddie hasn't said anything to me about it. It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Okay, how not? Explain it.
Jalen Hurts started that game, and
Who's better, Jalen Hurts or Ben Roethlisberger?
I'm talking about the Philadelphia Eagles. Who is the best situation for the Philadelphia Eagles? Don't yell at me. Don't get so. I'm just telling you why.
The Steelers punted a football game in the same manner that the Eagles.
They didn't punt it. They almost won the damn game.
Nate Sudfeld was going to try to win it too. The players were going to try to win it too. Organizationally,
Nate Sudfeld,
Mason Rudolph. I'm telling
Mason Rudolph almost won the game. They were going for a 2-point play.
But you always tell me all the time that the players want to win. Right, so Nate Sudfeld was trying to win.
Dude, you got to have legitimate players. You could see when he got on the field, he did not belong out on that field.
It's the same thing.
The Steelers sat a bunch of guys.
Yeah, it wasn't just the quarterback.
And so did the Eagles. The Eagles sat a bunch of guys, too.
Same thing.
But Jalen Hurts gave them the best chance to win, and we all know that. And we all saw it right unfold.
Nobody's arguing with that. My point is that we all acted like Doug Peterson and the Eagles did something that was totally unheard of.
On Sunday Night Football, in the middle of a playoff race, you take your kid out that is giving you a chance, and the guy you put in there ends up running the wrong way, throws an interception, fumbles the snap.
What are the Jaguars doing? What are the Jaguars doing putting Mike Glennon in there?
I understand that, but this. So anyway, to go back to what Joe Judge did yesterday, was a really smart thing. It was a very political, perceptive.
I'd love to hear his thoughts on the Steelers, Joe Judge. Oh, I'd like to hear his thoughts.
All he's worried about is the New York Giants and the fan base, and he's saying the New York Giants will never give in a game and we'll see. We'll see over the next couple of years if they have the same situation happen to them and he decides to put in some no-name quarterback at the end of the game to play the final fourth quarter or the final half of the fourth quarter, and he throws 3 interceptions and end up losing and somebody loses out on the playoff game, then we can attack him. I'm just telling you the way it looked, the way that obviously Al and Chris reacted to it, the way that the Football Nation reacted to it, ex-Eagle players reacted to it, the way that the active Eagle players were reacting to it on the sideline.
This is what I'll say.
Tells you all you need to know about that decision.
But to act is next time when the Eagles try to tank or whatever coach tries to tank, here's your advice. Start the schlub as opposed to put him in the fourth quarter.
Right.
Start him because nobody cares if you start the schlub, but they will care if you put the schlub in the fourth quarter.
And the other thing, too, that Joe Judge basically alluded to is, we got to win more games.